Hello? Now we're going to look at a more interesting example of how to simplify a radical. Now this is 16 x to the 4 by the root of 4, or root 4. What root 4 is this little square root symbol, but with the 4 in the front. Now similarly to how the square root is something being raised to the 1/2 power, anything to the root 4 is the same thing as being raised to the 1/4 power. So this is just 16 times x to the 4 being raised to the 1/4 power. And again, we can distribute that to our two terms on the inside, or to our 16 and our x to the 4th. If you remember from Algebra 1 again, your exponent rules, if you have an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, you are going to multiply it with the exponents on the inside of the parentheses. 16, I'm going to rewrite, well, I know 16 is the same thing as 4 times 4, which is 4 squared, and I'm multiplying that with 1/4. And I'm multiplying the base with x, 4 times 1/4. Again, we're just multiplying the exponents. The only real trickery is I wrote 16 instead as 4 squared. Same thing. Well, 4 to the 4 squared times 1/4, well, 2 times 1/4 is 2 over 4, which is the same thing as 1/2. And x, well, x to the 4th times 1 to the 4, 4 times 1 to the 4 is the same thing as 4 over 4, which is just 1. And anything raised to the 1st power is just going to be itself, so that's going to stay as x. But the 4 to the 1/2 power, well, 1/2 is the same thing as the square root. So this would be 4, the square root of 4. And, well, what's the square root of 4? Well, it's equal to 2. So this is actually all equal to 2x. And that's how you simplify a different type of radical other than just a simple square root.